Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and today is the 2nd of October, well into the fall selling season, which is fantastic. Today with the workshop, we're going to talk about Fiverr stores. If you're not familiar with Fiverr, I'll let you know what that's all about. We're going to do some welcoming to our newest senior monitor, Dave Johnson. And we're going to talk about a few things, cloaking, CV stores, all kinds of stuff like that. But for now, let me introduce myself a little bit more to the people that are new to our program. My name is George Kosch, I'm CEO of Worldprofit. I graduated from a place called the Military College in Canada, similar to Annapolis, West Point in the States. You get a degree and then you serve time in the military. I did that as a pilot. Decided to become an instructor to end my career in the military because they offered pilots early packages to get out. They had too many pilots at the time in 1994. At which time I got out. I took the package and I thought, well, I'm going to try something else. Decided to play with the internet. I had a year off of full pay, which was part of the deal, so played around on a kitchen table, learned about the internet. I naturally took to computers. I don't know why. Just even when I was in the military, I did some database programming and everything, and I just enjoyed it. So guess what? Decided to teach myself how to do the internet and create websites and everything like that. So that's when it took off. We've been doing the same thing at Worldprofit for going on into our 27th year now. We host websites, and we teach people to grow and build a business online, and affiliate marketing, which all started back when we started. And it's been going strong ever since. The way to get started in our program, and every week I always kind of shake my head and think I mustn't be clear on this, but you have to get to lesson 3. And not only watch the video, but do the video, do the program, sign up for the sites and do the promotion. The reason for that is everything else is built based on that, teaching you to promote, teaching you not to be scared to join these sites and use our landing pages, our ad examples, and do the promotion to them. Give it a couple of weeks before anything really happens. It could be a day. If you're lucky, somebody might sign up. You got to remember, how did you sign up? Well, you saw a page and you signed up for information. You came in. You probably interacted with our live business center and our monitors, who are members of Worldprofit and have been for some time. And they gave you a tour. They said, hey, go watch this video, find out what we're all about. And that is really part of our support team. Your success in this program is based on all the support we offer. We have, like I said, our live business center going on 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And then there's myself, Sandy Hunter, our president. We work 7 days a week. We've never taken a day off in the 26 years, believe it or not, because, especially for the last 10 or so, we've worked out of home. Everybody that works for us works out of either, well, they might work in a building, but for the most part, everyone works at home, especially now. Okay? Our support, again, is easy to access in the member area, and we're always on it. We always want to help people personally. I see every support ticket that's filled out, and it's great. Do yourself a huge favor, especially this week. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of an infestation of people with Yahoo and Hotmail not getting our emails at all. Now, we don't just send email off a server, a basic server. We actually pay money to send email to new members, support tickets, everything. We use a company called SendGrid and Auth SMTP. We've been using them for probably Auth SMTP for 10 years and SendGrid for at least 5. And it's guaranteed inbox mail. The only problem is Hotmail sometimes just rejects mail outright because it's business email. Same with Yahoo. Okay? So switch to Gmail for us, for Worldprofit, It's completely free. I've got like 5 accounts. It's just, you'll be amazed at how nice it is. Make sure that you also check your spam folder in Gmail, because sometimes they'll put stuff in there too, but you could just unspam it. Say, this isn't spam, and then they'll automatically put it in your whitelist. Okay? The training works because you're here. You're here as a result of your sponsor doing the promotion. Okay, so you really, really need to be clear on that. You know, put a mirror beside your desk and just look at it and say, I'm here as a result of my sponsor promoting. Okay, so it's really important to understand the system does work. As you do your promotion, you're going to see the value of something called our ad tracker, which is put in place for links that you cloak or mask or add tracking to using your website that you get, that we host for you with no extra charges or anything, as part of your silver package. And ad trackers are extremely important because every time somebody clicks on the link, it sends them, it jumps them to whatever site you want them to go to. But the important thing is it tracks it using your website, your domain, which is very, very good. Okay, understand the Live Business Center is there for people that you bring into the program, into the free program. You don't need to follow up with anybody. They have complete access to the member area and the Live Business Center, which works on tablets, PCs, Macintosh, everything, okay? Phones, you know, everything works fine. The Cool Tools area on the top menu will introduce you to things that will speed up and make your promotion more efficient. The big one is, of course, JIPIT Auto Text. There's also one for people that use Mac. There's RoboForm Password Organizer, which again is just something I use. You can use anything you want. RoboForm works great on Windows. If you're on a Mac, I'm sure there's a million of them, right? Password organizers. Postbox is an excellent email management program. Allows you to actually check your Hotmail, your Yahoo, your AOL, same as the Gmail accounts. So you can check all of them in one area, okay? The Link Manager is an awesome tool to organize your promotion. Link Manager, there's 5 of them in your member area, okay? Dave says, is there a dual one? That's a good question. I don't know. I think maybe 1Password or iPass or something like that is. Honestly, now you can probably use Google Chrome to do all of your passwords, because I use Chrome for everything, as well as the Microsoft's version of Chrome. I don't think those two work together, but you can use Chrome on every site. It's the browser that sort of did it. I don't think there's much competition for Chrome these days. So let's get back to today's topics. Now again, if you have any questions while I'm doing this, this is an informal workshop. I want you to treat me like I'm your sponsor. I can answer any questions that you have about anything. So you can always just pop in here and chat in a question based on, I'm seeing that the house is quite full. There's a lot of people in here, so everybody will benefit from your questions. Okay, I want to talk to you first about our Fiverr store. We have a builder that will build you a Fiverr store. Let's go take a look at it right away. Website management, down here, see where it says Fiverr store? You can click on that if you're using the modern menu system. You can always go to the advanced menu and look under F for Fiverr store. And you'll also find it on the left menu under Money Makers. Okay, so it's everywhere. So I'm just going to click on it, and this works with your website. So when you go to georgekosch.com or whatever your website is, you have the ability to add a link to your Fiverr store. Let's talk about Fiverr first. Marketplaces are huge on the internet, and by that I mean Amazon. Like, think about Amazon as the marketplace. All kinds of products and services are in Amazon. Books, you name it. The best part about it is you just sign up once as an affiliate, and you can promote anything in all of Amazon and get some kind of a cut, right? Commission. So along came places like JVZoo, which again, you sign up one time and they give you a number and you kind of put that number in a link and off you go. Same with ClickBank, right? They give you this one thing. So it's beautiful because say you've got all of ClickBank here. So this is ClickBank. This is JVZoo. We're just going to call it JVZ. And over here you've got Amazon. And of course today we're going to talk about Fiverr, which I'll just put down as FV, Fiverr. A couple R's in there. So these places you just sign up, and you can link into the whole store. You can just send a link and everything just works great. It's awesome, right? Anybody goes there under your link, and guess what? You get a commission. Fiverr is a place that sells services like promotion, blogging, all kinds of things like that. Okay, so that's, I mean, this is just, again, Fiverr. If you don't know what it is, we'll go over there and I'll give you a quick tour of what it does. Okay, so it has now the ability, and I'm going to show this to you. First, you sign up. Okay, the first thing you want to do is sign up for an affiliate account. Okay, and you'll be able to join here. It's completely free. There's no cost. And things that Fiverr sells are graphics and design, logos. I'm not going to go through it all. There's too many things that they sell. Digital marketing, writing, video, music, audio, programming, tech. They've basically got everything that you can imagine that they sell as services and, like I said, design, graphics, you name it. Okay, so people have been going here for many, many years, and there hasn't been an ability, though, to get a piece of the action if I recommend somebody in Fiverr for, say, graphics and design. Or I just want to send somebody to an area of Fiverr that has something to do with graphics and design or blogging or anything like that. Well, now you can. So you sign up over here, you join into their affiliate program, and then once you've signed up, you can log in. And when you log in, it's really neat. It's a very basic site, which I do like. You go in here and it loads up, and it kind of gives you everything in a nutshell. Now, I just put this up yesterday, and I've already got 7 unique clicks. I don't know if anybody's bought anything, but maybe somebody will buy something. Okay, and then I would get a cut of it. I can do most of my stuff right here in marketing tools, but what I tell you in the help video is you click on affiliate store. And this is my favorite part about it. Pretend I just signed up and I don't know anything. I'm just going to show you what I did. I clicked on web and blog, and see this link up here? You just copy it. You just say copy. Okay, now no tricks up my sleeve. Go back to your affiliate store. You go to marketing tools and you go to default and deep links. I watched a video to learn this, but the video took like 2 minutes. So what I did was I went here and you click on landing page URL and you just post it in there. Okay? And you click away up here somewhere, and you see these are now my links to my, I'm assuming BTA is my number. I like the hybrid idea. Why? CPA is fine, but you kind of get a piece of everything. But you click on this, watch this, and you see how it says copy to clipboard? I went back to my member area, and then you get a funny link. It's on my clipboard, so I don't care what the link is. But watch this. You go click here to set up your store. Now this is where I come in handy because I created this. And I say, okay, well, where do you want it to be? Okay, well, I'll put it under products and services. And I'm just going to call it my Fiverr store for blogs, for blogging store, Fiverr blogging store. And then you go down here, and I won't worry about the menu order, and I'm just going to paste it in there. Okay, so I just click this, and if I go to georgekosch.com, this is the really cool part, and I'm getting unique clicks for this, which is really cool. If I go down to products, Do you see where it says Fiverr blogging store over here on the right? Watch. So I click on it. Now anyone clicking on that link can join Fiverr, do anything they want, but I get a cut of anything they buy in here, and say they buy more and more stuff. I get percentages of the sales, everything. Okay, so this is really cool. So now you can go in and, you know, that's a big long link, right? But you can also go under website management, set it up as a cloaked URL, right? You can track it, so you can put it up in here and call it your store, whatever store you want, and it'll generate a link that's a little shorter, but off your website that you can send to people. Does that make sense? So you could call this Fiverr blog store, that kind of a thing. Scroll down, and then you can go down and look for it under F. Okay. Does that make sense? So if I go find blog, oh, I mustn't have named it that. Blog store, is that what I called it? Store? I can't even remember what I called it. Anyway, this is down here in the F's. You could just use that link. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, that's why it's not on this page. Are there any questions about that? That should do it there. I'll just search for it. So this is now the link that I could put in my emails I send out, that kind of a thing, right? And you can test it if you want. We've had a power failure, of course, right while I'm doing this, and I think we're fine though. Yeah, you can hear the beeping. There we go. That should be taken care of any minute now. We have a backup generator. Isn't that wonderful? So here we go. Everything's coming back on now. Thank goodness for generators. Okay, so this is I could call this my blog store. All right. So Dave says, I'm sure I can put this to some good use. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. You can go to products too. You don't need to just focus on like an entire store. Okay, so you can find, you know, go to Fiverr, find something that you want, like customize your WordPress, voiceovers. It's unbelievable. Here you go. And then when you get the link up here, you just copy it, and then you create your own link to it. So you say, you know, copy, and then you go into your Fiverr Associates area, and you can take care of it from there. Probably right in here. Okay, so I'd have to log in again. Does that make sense? Everybody good with that? I only know one thing. It's this one. I like this. I'm simple. I like really simple things. So I just put this in, paste that in, click away, and those are my links that are generated to that particular service. And again, just like Sandy Hunter's saying, these are sources of income. You can get paid by PayPal, which I really do like. I'm sure they'll pay you all kinds of different ways too. Fiverr is a huge company. They've been around for a long time. Again, if you go to create your store and you have any questions or issues, just fill out a support ticket, and I'll be happy to help you get your store going. Okay? Big thing I had though, I didn't even know they did this until a week ago. It's just something I never thought of. So really, really cool. So again, I want to take an opportunity to welcome our newest senior monitor, Dave Johnson. I believe we're pretty booked up for new monitors right now, but welcome to the team. You're going to find out just how cool it is to sit in there and welcome people. People come into our member area confused and overwhelmed and all of that stuff, just like everything, right? It can be very overwhelming to the internet, period, right? Like you go to any site. But we have people in there like Dave that will do some hand holding and say, whoa, you know, take it easy. Let's get you to the video. When you come back from the video, you can find me. I'll then help you out. And they are able to go in the Live Business Center and chat and ask questions. Okay? Unbelievable September that we had. It was almost scary. I've never seen that many sales before since we started the company. I believe September broke the July and August. I think we had more sales in September. And I got to tell you again, it's the monitor team. You guys and gals are doing a fantastic job just helping people, letting them know what we're about. Okay. Next thing, death of cloaking. I got a support ticket this morning. I thought was kind of funny because you know, the death of cloaking. You know, that's a great line. When you go to another site and you say to the site, I want to track a link, okay, and you give them your link, okay, and now it looks like this. I'm going to try to grab up my board here. So when you go to a site, and let's call this site ABC, okay, so this is site ABC, and they say, put your link in, and we'll track it for you, okay? But the link they give you is abc.com with your code at the end. Could be 14ALCZ, that kind of thing, right? This is simple tracking. The only issue with this is you're sending everybody to abc.com. And either they'll keep it as abc.com and put a little banner up at the top with some info, and then put your link down here. Okay, so this would be joeblow.com or whatever it is. This is still okay now because tracking companies are everywhere and they charge money for it. But you got to remember, you're promoting abc.com, okay? And you're not promoting your site. Whereas with tracking, which is in Worldprofit, when you go to website management and you do your ad tracking, it all works based on cloaking your URL on your website. Okay, does that make sense? Now we're tracking, this ABC is gone. Now you're putting it on georgekosch.com, gk.com, say. Okay? So it's all private. It's all mine. This is my property. I own this. And then when I jump somebody somewhere, I send them to another. That's fine because I've sent them to my site. Okay? What I'm trying to say is, as a silver or platinum member, this is fantastic news because you've got your own private cloak, link, mask, whatever you want to call it, system, so that you can track where your clicks are going, because they have to come here first, then we bounce them to the other site. Okay? So it's like a jump from here to here. And this is the key because we can track that. Okay, and you'll see that up here in the ad tracker. If I go up in here and, oh, I don't have the ad tracker up here, it's okay. Up under training, the ad tracker. Okay, it will say somebody just clicked on my blog store from, this is the site they were at, referring site, which was me. I clicked on my own link, of course. Okay, so really powerful stuff to keep this all under control that way. Now, under website management, what you'll find is we also have an advanced tracker, which also will keep your domain name in the tracking link. Okay, it'll be something like track.georgekosch.com. Okay? This comes with the Platinum package. So in other words, keep your silver or platinum membership because we host your website, which is your property, online. I updated all of the products in the CB store and the CB Sales Manager today. We do this every week so you don't have to. Okay, so if you have the ClickBank store, again, if you're a Platinum member, it's built right in. ClickBank store right here. And you can see what it looks like. Loaded with products people can click. And if they decide to purchase something in here, it goes through you. And again, you can see up here, people can look at the sites and say, oh, this looks good. Learn a simple 3-step video system. So they click on either the link or here and find out about it. Okay, and if they decide, you go on their list or anything, it's all tracked to you. All right, and also in the ClickBank Sales Manager, which by the way all comes with the Platinum package, you can see newest products as of yesterday and the day before. These are for you can pick if you want to promote something or find out about something. Everything is in here. Health, Project X, whatever that is. You've got commission code. You click on details and you can see the site. Okay, you can go see the full site here. And if you're a ClickBank member, you can go in here and find out about the program. My hint is if you want to get copy to email out and all of that, they'll scroll to the bottom of these sites and click on the affiliates link. Generally speaking, they all have it. Some don't, of course, but most of them do, and it'll tell you about the program. It'll give you some email templates that you can use, and maybe this will spark an idea for you for your own promotion for your other site. Like sometimes they teach you about different places to get traffic that's more relevant. Most of the time, this is what they do, though. They give you lots of information and email templates that you can send out. Okay. Now, these types of emails, what I recommend you do is you send these to your associates that you've signed up using Lesson 3, because these are paid things. You want to send this stuff to your list, which is your list of associates that you brought in, ideally. Okay? Our president, Sandy Hunter, has put together a very affordable promotion package that you can promote any link that you like, the traffic bundle. Check your email for it, and you'll see it's there. It's $197 and includes all kinds of promotion. If you're interested, just do a support ticket, and she'll send you the order page. Okay, usually we're just sending you to PayPal, and you can pay through that. And then she sets it up by hand for you. Okay. Big thing here, how do you get your bonuses? This is really hard to believe, but we get a lot of people that go to Lesson 3 and they request their bonuses. What we do is we send you an email with a link in it to the bonus area, which is right over here. You can go here anytime you want. Solo ads and traffic, and it's called Extreme Traffic Package. Now, this is all emailed to you, and you don't purchase it. This is free. This is your bonuses. But up here it'll say enter your Extreme Traffic Package details. This will appear up here for you. Okay, and all you do is you click on it, and then you can fill this out. And you can sign up as needed for anything. This also ties in, of course, to the multi-commission system too, to make it a little easier. Once this is filled out, you get your upgrades, and then we'll send you the other 6 upgrades, how to get them. So right up here, see this? The reason this is so important is because these are lifetime memberships. We had a guy, though, this is the funniest story. He signed up for all these things 4 months ago, and then he filled out a ticket and he said, I no longer want email to my Gmail. Well, what does that trigger? Well, we're not allowed to send him email if it's in writing. He said, don't send me email. So all of his accounts got restricted. So of course he came back and he said, well, I want my accounts. I was like, well, yeah, you can't have them. You filled out a ticket. Like, we can't undo these things. We're not allowed to. We have agreements with Gmail, and they're final. Once a person types in, So when you get these accounts, I highly recommend you write down the details, the email you used, and just keep tabs on them. Internally, on each one of these, you can slow down the email you receive, okay, for most of them. So, or you can just filter it into another box that you just create, exactly, just like Rich read my mind. Create filters in your Gmail and put them in boxes, and then just delete the boxes all the email in the boxes. You can do that using Postbox, which is that program right here on that slide. Okay, under here. Postbox is perfect. It takes 1 second to just delete all. And I do it every single day. I delete all of my email in my Safe Listen Exchange accounts. Okay, very easy to do. And if you miss a day or two, no problem. You can, Google lets you store like 30 gig of email, so you're never going to overload it unless you take like a year off. Okay, so it works great. So I want to talk to you about upgrading. I can't tell you how excited we are about all of the Platinum members that we have. There's no higher membership, and the big reason that people do it is 40% commission instead of 20, plus the regular bonuses. The graphic studio. I just got to show this off. I love this thing. It's so cool. Let me see where I put it, Graphic Studio. So I've got my gallery here. I'll just go to the gallery first. You can create unlimited graphics in the Graphic Studio. And it works in your browser. You don't need software. We store the images in your image gallery. So you can send those images anywhere. You can use them as banners and other sites. You can even create splash pages using the image. So you can create like a big image of a site or something like that, and no problem. So you just click on Create New Graphic. You can go with the e-covers, banners. We've got e-covers and banners already for you that you can click on and modify them. Or you can create a new graphic. So say you wanted a banner. You just click on the banner creator and pick one. Pick one that you want to use. This one looks nice. Here's a nice one with colors. Pick any one that you want, and you can completely change them. So say I grab this one here, I say use this banner. So it'll load the banner in, and then you can modify it and change the words using only your browser. Again, no software, so you just click on things. And you can go in here and you can delete all of this and change this to anything that you want. And the background image right here, you can change that to anything you want. If you want, totally change it to oceans, search, and it'll search the database for there's over 1 million images here, and you can just use this one like that, or you can change it to this one. Oops, I clicked on the link there. Click on the image. Okay, so now that's inserted this into here as a background, and you can move the background around. You can change the scale of it. You can move it this way or that way, so that way you can just have a little bit of it. Say you just wanted that and you wanted the other half to be, some fancy wording or some graphics or something. Say you said, well, I think I want to put a graphic over here now. Just make it simple. I don't know, just you pick something, this one here, and you can just put that over here, that kind of a thing. Then you can push stuff back, you can bring it forward and all that good stuff. So it really is something. Right here, and then you can just push things back so that they don't overlap. Does that make sense? And believe me, I'm not Mr. Graphics, so I'm not very good at this, but you can do it anything you want. Okay. The other thing, I will talk about that after the autoresponder. The autoresponder is on par with Aweber, GetResponse, and all of that. While I'm here, though, I want to tell you something important, an important detail. Not only is I think our autoresponder is way better because it's simple, it's easy to use. You just create your sequence, and you just go new sequence, and it can be so simple because you just simply give it a title, a description, and when people fill out the form to get on your autoresponder, which uses our landing page builder, you can send them anywhere you want. So if you have an ebook or something that you're giving away, you just send them to that URL and say, hey, thanks for signing up, here's my stuff. So this is customizable, and you go from there. Now, if you have already, excuse me, your own autoresponder, and you say, well, it won't work with Worldprofit. It will. I even put a note here. This area is to tie lists like any other external autoresponder that you have that maybe you built up over years, and you want to tie them to these pages. You just click here. I don't even recommend this one or this one. I recommend going down, right down to here, to these lists, and put in the landing page for your Aweber or for that you've already created. Send them here, because what it'll do is when they sign up as an associate, they'll get another email that says, oh, by the way, here's whatever this says. Okay, this is the way to go, because this works with anything. Okay, but you can also use your Aweber get response. But again, I like doing this because it sends them to a nice page, and all they do is they'll get a link to click to it. Okay, does that make sense? So Mary says you mentioned ClickBank Superstore. Yeah, the old CB stores, we don't use those anymore. I created a new ClickBank store with my programming, and it's better, more sophisticated, and more accurate because it's got, every week I update it. Okay, so when you go to your ClickBank store now, it's the ClickBank store. I call it the ClickBank Superstore. So in the promo tool, is there a way to add more swipes? Marcus, I will make a note to do that for you, okay? Because I know the promo system, I've got to do an update on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yes, I'll add the ability to add any swipes you want. Promo organizer, more swipes. However, can I tell you something that'll make your life a lot easier? Let me tell you how I do it. Go under Cool Tools, okay, which everything I'm showing you is under the Advanced menu. So if you say Cool Tools, where's that? It's all here. You could just go under C. I recommend that you give this a really good review. It's down here. Oops, sorry. Well, this is the one for the Mac. It's called Text Expander. It works like JitBit, but JitBit is for Windows, and it is probably missing it every time I go. Let me see, right there. Number 6. Because you can save your promotions to keys, just keystrokes. For example, say that I wanted to save an ad. I call it, I go into the program right here. So the program is always up, okay? And say I wanted to add a new thing, and this is what it looks like. It just comes up, and say I say, okay, I want to create a keyword, and I want to call this, say, your first ad that you want to run. Call it, I'm going to just say 2 Ds. I know that spells ad, because I already have ad 1122, and you would say ad 11, and that could be your subject line. So you put the subject in, and then it could be as long as you want. So the way that you use it is, if I type into the safe list ad 11, do you see how that comes up? And then ad 22, and it turns it into my ad. So I don't need to copy and paste or even know where my swipes are. They're right here. Okay? And JitBit's worth it. It's like 20 bucks or so. And I've never paid more. They offer an upgrade, but I've never used it. Really, really good. So back here, Superstar Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker, which I talked to you about earlier, 18 mega traffic injections. Let's talk about traffic injections. This is another one that I got this week. When you do a support ticket and you ask me certain questions about the safe lists and exchanges, I will often check that you're getting your traffic injections. Okay, so if you click on the advanced menu, go down to the T's, traffic injections, you can see here a help video up here, but you get your traffic injection every month, every 30 days, and it includes a lot of stuff if you're platinum. Every month, this is what you get to your accounts. If you are a silver member, you get 5 injections. If you're platinum, you get 18 plus the solo ads and banners and things like that. Okay, and you can see where it went down here. This will give you an itemized of what was done. Okay, it's pretty cool. All right, so you get 18 of those. Platinum VIP bonus area, which is over here. Down here, I'll be adding a lot of bonuses in here. You see all these? Now, I get questions like, if I go to this site or this site or this site, is there any way I can sell these things? Yeah, you can. If you're pretty good with the internet, you know, you're an advanced user, you can go to website management and you can look at Website Plus. Okay, so just, if you're on the other menu, just go to Website Management and you'll see Website Plus. How to get started, you know, there's a whole video on everything in here and it will describe to you how you can extend your website. By that I mean this. If I go to georgekosch.com, let me actually take 1 second here to close all of these browsers. Closing that one, 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 that one. Okay. If I go to georgekosch.com, you can see this is my site. But say, say you came to me and said, you know, George, I just want to do different stuff. You know, I've looked at your other designs. I like this, but is there any way I can kind of do my own thing? Absolutely, there is. Unlimited. There are options such as this. You would make this up, Website Plus, and you would be able to do this using a program called Mobilize, which works on your computer. And you can do, believe it or not, you can do anything with Mobilize. It's phenomenal. It has modern sites, you know, business solutions, anything that you want. Okay, so this site here took me about half an hour to create. You can also, using the same program up here, you can completely create a site from scratch if you know how to do HTML and stuff like that. Okay, so there's this. We have one other way, which is extremely powerful, and it's over here under WordPress. We can host a WordPress blog for you, which is unlimited, truly, truly unlimited. It looks like this. And again, this comes in a million different versions. You can have themes, you can have everything. And you see how it says blog.georgekosch.com? We can host it on any domain name that you want. Okay? And there it is. So you can do so much with blogs. Blogs would take a year to explain all of the different things, okay, that you can do with it. And Rotator Genie, of course, the best thing to understand about Rotator Genie is it is an advanced program that allows you to sell traffic. That's essentially what it is. So you have to say to yourself, do you want to get into the business of selling traffic? If the answer is yes, and you have a pretty good grasp of, you know, technical things like, you know, how to kind of go through videos and understand that this is a very powerful program. These are the sites I buy traffic from, some of them, for my own rotators, Diamond Rotator, Traffic Blasters, things like that. So these are the sources of traffic, and you go through this, and you have to go through these videos very slowly. And if you decide you want to do it, there it is right there. It's infinitely customizable. It works on galleries, and you've got your order pages for people to order traffic from you. They get an account area and everything. Okay? But I urge you not to take this lightly. This is a complex system, but if you're interested in selling traffic, this is for you. The order page can be set up to accept Bitcoin, anything like that. You can put your button codes here, right in this area. You can do PayPal if you want, totally up to you. Yeah, Mary, what I do, Mary, is I just don't use keystrokes that I would normally use, right? Like AD11, I don't see myself typing that out in a phrase, that sort of a thing. And I have a million of them, believe me. Okay? If you're interested in upgrading, contact support for either Platinum upgrade, which is for 1 year. You'll get a quote for a 1-year renewal. If you're interested in renewing your Silver for a year, same thing. Or if you're interested in the traffic bundle, which again, if you check your email, you'll see what is in the traffic bundle. Okay? Dave says, when new associates come into the LBC and ask for their affiliate link to promote, where would I send them? Oh, that's an easy one. Let me actually take you to their the associate area so that you can see. It's pretty much the same as what we have, but let me show you. So here's my associate area. So imagine the LBC was on, right? If you look over here, do you see where it says promotion links up here, just under my plaque? Promotion links. So that's where you send them. And if you look carefully, in the member area, do you see here where it says promotion links? Pretty universal. Okay? And for Silver members, or Platinum members, there's a big button that says Start Here. And that goes to the training area. And it is working. A lot more people are going and watching the video to learn how to get started in the program. Okay? What I recommend more than that is that you teach them that they need to check their email box for their email that contains everything. We send them a very simple email, doesn't have a lot in it, but it sends them directly to a tour video. Okay, a video to help them find their way around and everything. And, you know, let's face it, this is complicated, right? There's a lot of stuff here. The best part for you as a monitor is you just go, see that menu up there? It's all up there. Everything is up there. You want to order a Silver, want to know about this, want to see the video, it's all up here, everything. I bought the diamond rotator and I don't know how to find it. No problem. You know what I mean? The only exception is when they say, I want my free whatever. Left menu, it's there. Goodie bag, everything's there. I want my free classified, it's there on the left menu. So free, left menu, important, top menu. Don't worry about anything else. And fill out a support ticket. That's the third thing. You'll never fail with that one, right? Because they'll go, how do I get support? Top menu, they can look over here, right up there. Or generally speaking, when they're on the home page, there's a support ticket thing right on this page too. Or sorry, up here, live help, they'll get you for help, but you can always send them to support right up here. Okay? That's as easy as we can make it, because we look at this, there's all kinds of stuff going on here, right? So we want to make sure that we go easy on them, and that's why the Live Business Center, we're so thankful for it. Are there any questions about any of this? I see we're getting close to the end of our segment. We've had our power fail, power came back on, power failed, and then power came back on. It's been a wonderful training session to have backup batteries. Man, can you imagine? I see people are typing, so I'm going to wait if you have any other questions. Okay, if there are no other questions, I'm going to sign off. Don says, oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Dawn says, free associates logged in 33 times but hasn't upgraded. Any suggestions? If you can get in contact with that person by email, leave them your Skype. You know, everybody should have Skype. See if they'll contact you. Okay? So thanks a lot, everybody. Again, thank you to the monitors and Linda Elzy for just incredible leadership and support. You folks are the front end of the company, and that's why it's doing so well, right? We think it's just great. Okay, so everybody take care.